Hello and welcome. This video is a sequel to my Harvard University campus tour videos. Many of my viewers have asked me the question how to get into Harvard College, and I have noticed from the comments made on my videos that many have very erroneous ideas about Harvard. So I made this video to clarify certain things. This video is made both for aspiring students and their parents. Let me jump right into the topic, how to get into Harvard College. To get into Harvard, three basic steps are needed. They are, number one, consistently brilliant academic records. This includes your high school grades and SAT scores. Number two, strong recommendations by your teachers. These are called teacher evaluation. Two such letters are required, and this is an extremely important step. Number three, outstanding records or achievements in non-academic activities. This may include sports and athletics, performing arts, fine arts, debates, social work, etc. A summer in Italy working as an apprentice in an old art restoration project, a month in India volunteering in Mother Teresa's Missionaries of Charity, and so forth are things that Harvard looks for in their applicants. Work experience is important, whether it is paid work or volunteer job. Captain of high school football team, or an accomplished ballet dancer, etc., are all good examples of extracurricular activities. If you have performed on stage in your state fair, do mention it in your application. Of course, always be prepared to substantiate your claim with documentation, certificates, etc. You took a course in mountain climbing during high school? Very good. Don't forget to mention it in your application. If you are an exceptionally good photographer or took a course in commercial photography, you should not only mention that, you can also submit your portfolio with your application. Harvard looks for talent, even hidden talent. So the three most important things Harvard will seek from you are, they're here. Can you see it? Things needed to get into Harvard College. Number one, consistently brilliant academic records. This includes high school grades and SAT scores. Can you see it? Strong letters of recommendation from two of your teachers. Number three, outstanding records of extracurricular activities, work experience in a non-typical environment that has contributed to your development as an exceptional human being, etc. And remember, all of the above three things are equally important. No one is more important than the other. All three are equally important. Please remember this. And please remember, as part of the application process, you have to write an essay about yourself. Harvard gives a lot of importance on this essay. From this essay, Harvard tries to evaluate your potential, your ambition, and how you can make a positive contribution to the university community in general. There is nothing right or wrong about what you can or you should write in this essay. Just try to write the essay in a way so that it reflects the real you. Now, one of the most important things that's in everybody's mind, the cost of going to Harvard. Don't worry about the cost of education in Harvard. If you happen to come from a low-income family, Harvard will give you financial aid. Harvard wants talents. They will not let finances come in the way. In fact, 60% of all Harvard students receive some kind of financial aid from Harvard. The financial aid is directly proportional to the student's family income and need. Now, here are a few myths that needs to be dispelled. First, children of rich families can only get into Harvard. This is totally wrong. Harvard wants talents. They don't care if you come from a rich family or not. Second, children of Harvard employees gets preference in terms of admission. Again, this is wrong. This is not true. Third, children of Harvard employees gets discount in terms of tuition. Again, this is a myth. This is not right. How difficult is it to get into Harvard? It's difficult, but it's not impossible to get in, provided you prepare yourself in advance and know the requirements. That's why you are watching this video, right? You made a good start. For the class of 2015, almost 35,000 applications for admission were received by Harvard College, and just over 2,000 were actually admitted. So it's indeed very competitive. But please don't rely on the information given by me in this YouTube video. If you are Harvard worthy, you'll do your own research. You'd probably want more up-to-date information and more specific information from Harvard's official resources and other outside sources. If I were you, I would begin my research at Harvard College admissions homepage located at www.admissions.college.harvard.edu. I'll show you here. Where is it? There. Can you see? It's written here on the bottom. Let me try to magnify this. Can you see it? www.admissions.college.harvard.edu. That's the URL to go to get further information on Harvard College's admission procedure. You should also know a little bit about the interview process. Applicants who pass the initial screening process are usually interviewed by a Harvard alum locally in the area where the applicant lives. Harvard has about 10,000 alums who has volunteered to do that job all around the United States and also in some foreign countries. You should use this interview to ask questions to that alum to find out everything you need to know about Harvard. The alum in turn will try to determine whether you and Harvard will be the right fit, meaning what you can contribute to the Harvard community and whether Harvard will be the right institution for you to fulfill your personal goals and ambitions. Also, please be advised that Harvard always tries to admit a well-balanced ethnic group in each of its classes, and a sizable number of students are international students. Of all the admitted students for the class of 2015, 11% are international students. Lastly, let me tell you what makes me even vaguely qualified to make this video. In my bigger family, there are 8 Harvard graduates, some of whom eventually became Harvard professors. The list includes my daughter, who graduated from Harvard in 1992. Behind me, on that wall, is her graduation class photo, class of 1992. Besides, both my wife and I worked at Harvard libraries for many years before retiring 2 years ago. And we have been living as Harvard's next door neighbor in Cambridge for 30 years. So we know a thing or two about Harvard. Good luck to all of you who are aspiring to go to Harvard. Oh boy, I definitely need a haircut.